my God. That is insane. Nuts. The tire pressure's all wrong, but I love it and I've missed it. Right, I'm back in, oh, fire engine. I'm back in the 911. And I'm sorry about that previous bit of mumbling, erming, ahhing, because I was so discombobulated by the fact that the geometry on the steering changed and it just didn't feel like it was stable, like the steering was connected to anything. But firstly, I'm so happy to be back in the 911. I love this car. It's been sat for weeks and weeks and weeks. The seat doesn't feel quite right. I'm sat really upright and high. But so I think something like, I don't know what it might be, because it's got sort of spring plates and torsion bars and things like that. So what could have broken in the suspension? I don't know. That would change the geometry like that. Is it steering something? I don't know. It's clunking when I move the wheel. Who knows? Anyway, just a quick recap on what I meant to say there was that it's gone back to storage. I've barely driven it this summer, but it looks like that's it now. It's back. It's back in storage until next year. And next year, I will probably have to have it, arrange it with Jack to get it towed straight there, trailered, just to see what's wrong with it. The other thing is, Patrick Long. We had him on the podcast, and it was amazing just to hear about his history, from all the way from karting to driving Porsche, Le Mans, Dempsey, Del Piero, the teams that he drove for, and that's Patrick Dempsey, and it's Alessandro Del Piero, who played for Juventus forever. So, real big names, and he is Porsche racing royalty. But I guess the other big news of the week, apart from obviously the massive news, is that the Queen has died. It was kind of coming because she suddenly looked really frail, and as soon as Prince Philip died, everyone thought, do you know what? No, because I've known lots of people, like my mum's neighbours and friends, when I was really young, and when a lifetime partner died, the remaining one suddenly took a turn for the worse and died, and everyone thought that's probably what's going to happen, and it did happen. And it's sad in a way, but it's, in a way that you'd normally reflect back and go, what a life that she's lived. But we're in that kind of situation where everything in the world is turning to shit, the world is trying to eat itself, and everyone's going, oh, not this as well, not this, not now. But anyway, it's quite sad, even though she's not part of my life in any way, but it's that just being in the background kind of thing. So it's like, I don't see my mum every day. It's not the same thing. But if something happened to her, I'd be crushed. It's not the same thing. She's not my mum. She's the nation's mum. Anyway, those are the kind of things that have been going on. But anyway, this is on 158,000 miles. That probably happened ages ago, but it's only 158,000 miles and 66. But I've really missed being in this car, and I've missed having a second car in the family when my wife's gone out in our day-to-day wagon, and it's raining, and I've got nothing to go out in. The 912, I've kept it in a garage at my friend's house nearby where I live, and it's just been I've been a bit rubbish. I've been decorating, I've been doing all sorts of things, hanging out with family, so there's not been a time where I can just go drive it every day. But the annoying thing is that something is broken just as I'm taking it back to storage. And now that I'm back in this car, I've just remembered that the brake pad light's on. And I don't want to just get the pads changed, I want to get the discs changed as well. So I need to talk to Jack about that. Maybe, he could work out a payment plan for me. Paying 50p a month. I'm just kind of company's not going to agree to that. But anyway, anyone who's got any ideas on what's happened, let me know to the 912. And also, let me know what you think of the podcast. Do I need to, hang on, I'm just checking, I'm going out to a speed camera. Do I need to start an Instagram account for the podcast? Should I start Patreon account? Should I start a GoFundMe page for next year and going to, is it the Rensport event? I can't remember what it is now. I'm losing my mind. Also, I'm wearing pale blue trousers. I've just knelt on the floor to look under the car and they're ruined. Anyway, that's it. I've rambled on way too much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting like. Thank you for subscribing. For all those who haven't subscribed, hit subscribe. Do it now. And I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you.